you go to SummerSlam, man. It's 2 years,
Yeah, we're going to SummerSlam.
Yeah, hopefully.
Now that was something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get that later.
I just said, oh, the Rock coming out. Or what?
I really thought they were gonna do more with the storyline. Is I'm wondering if we're gonna start doing the whole I'm announcing myself for the Royal Rumble thing like they used to back in the old days. Now is Solo say he will acknowledge Roman. If Roman won, not well.
Said January 27th. Remember when they went in the backstage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me, I read that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cody Rhodes. Oh, are they really going to do Cody versus Reigns 3? No, that's perfect. You can't even hear the TV. Good. No, no. I mean on my live stream.
Oh,
You say they're doing part 3.
they going to do part 3?
Maybe.
I thought it was somebody else's turn for the title.
Well, not initially. Let's hope.
So it could be like CM Punk.
Well, CM Punk's on Raw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Punk's going after Gunther, I believe.
Oh yeah, he has to.
Oh, you're right. It's going after.
Or whoever or whoever is the world champion,
Yeah.
because Gunther might lose it before WrestleMania. Uh,
Sir, you deserve every bit of that response and even a whole lot more. I have to tell you, you've done something very few men in this business have ever done. You've earned the respect of Roman Reigns. I have respected you since you were a little boy. Hey, I have every reason in the world to respect you, and my God, what a champion you have demonstrated yourself to be. You, sir, are incredible, not just in WWE Smackdown, but the WWE in its entirety.
mm-hmm. I agree, Paul. Paul just told Cody that he's a great champion.
Great champion. Roman Reigns has asked me to come out here, tell you straight up to your face, now that he has won back the Hula Fama,
Time for Roman to win back the WWE Championship.
Roman Reigns wants his title back. And so that there are no surprises, Roman Reigns wants you to know how he's going to get the title back. This is not a prediction.
Oh,
This
so
is
Roman wants to challenge Cody.
Roman Reigns hereby declares
Himself for the Royal Rumble.
entering the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble with full intentions of winning and going on to WrestleMania to fight the
All right, so that's right, because Cody's already fighting Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble.
In the ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
So, respectfully, with that in mind, Cody Rhodes, what do you want to talk about?
You know what I want to talk about?
I knew it. And even Kevin Owens couldn't resist.
I would like to talk about how just when I thought you couldn't get worse, Cody, just when I thought it couldn't get worse than you teaming
Cody
with Roman Reigns,
looks pissed off already.
it actually does get worse because Monday night on Raw, you go and shake hands with The Rock because he kissed your ass and rubbed your ego the right way. And now you shake hands with Paul Heyman. And what happens? What happens 30 seconds after you shake
I like to
his
see his
hand?
shirt.
He looks at you in the eyes and says, Roman Reigns wants his title back. And you know what, Cody? That is your fault. You did that to yourself because you should have left the bloodline to rip Roman Reigns to shreds, but instead, no, you chose to help him, and now look what happened. Huh? betraying my friendship. WWE Smackdown title, you're hurting me entirely.
Oh, Cody's going after Kevin. But Kevin's not wrong, though. Because Roman still hasn't apologized for anything he has done.
No, he hasn't. He's right. I mean, where do you find in the promo where he basically apologized and say with all the stuff that's caused? Right. Uh-oh. Jacob been on Yay in the ring. Watch out.
Here comes Sammy and Jay, or Jimmy and Jay. I'm good.
All by himself.
He's still limping.
I believe that they're wearing these red and black.
Do you see Roman's sneakers?
Yeah, I looked
Those were nice. Calissa noticed them on Monday too.
Yeah, they're like they were Kobe's.
Cody?
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy. Jimmy's taking them out by himself. Oh goodness. Never mind. I forgot we were talking about Jacob here.
Oh,
And it's over. Jacob's about to destroy Jimmy.
Oh, none of you can't even harm him, you know?
he's the American Samoan werewolf.
I mean,
Did they put alcohol in the peach? Cece?
no,
Are you sure?
no. I don't take no alcohol.
Is there alcohol in the peach? I'm pretty sure it's alcohol, Cece. I think so. And Cody's coming back. Oh, look, it's Kenny. That's Kenny, right?
Is there alcohol in that page?
The hurricane.
No. Alcohol's not even one of them.
Okay. It sure tastes like it. Huh? I don't know. It's just it has like a alcohol taste to it.
The hurricane. Oh, what you think of the referees new year? They're on what's the name?
It looks all right. Jacob looks like he wants to murder Cody.
He's been inside before.
Hey, is there bread?
Ooh, man, spicy.
All right, my bad.
No, you're good.
Nah, listen. When he did that, I was like, oh, this case. No.
I don't know. I can't call that one because they were pushing. I was talking about the Women's Intercontinental Championship on Raw, the upcoming Raw. They were pushing. I was about to say Kyrie. They were pushing Dakota Kai as soon as she came back. and then but they were pushing Lyra before Dakota got hurt. So it's like they're both faces.
Red Hulk?
Red Hulk, yep. I love this commercial.
That's all this. Yeah, Seth Rollins is his character in this movie got cut out actually.
Oh, Seth Rollins isn't in the Captain America movie anymore.
Yeah, apparently they cut it because he was on an interview with Chris Van Vliet. He said that his part of his character just got cut out. Like it was filmed, but it was not gonna be
Right.
So it's probably gonna be in the lead scene, probably like in the DVD.
They still make DVDs.
That's from the way it looks like. In some stores I go to, I still see some DVDs. Honestly, I didn't think DVDs were even still being made. To be honest with you.
So the part that Rowan did gonna cut off?
Yeah, I don't even know what his character's name is. To be honest, I just heard that he was in it though.
Yeah, he was definitely in it.
Yeah, but
they never released who he was playing.
Yeah, he was gonna have like a short cameo for us. I was just close to wanting to get that.
What?
But because I don't need it like that. So yeah. Yeah, I definitely can't wait for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's the spiciness.
So yeah, I'll probably flip back and forth. We'll probably all watch it when the Rams game goes on halftime to watch.
Yeah. Eagles play on Sunday, so that's who I'll be rooting for.
I know you're not sorry about the wildfire in California.
People, man, they lost a lot of their homes.
That's why I keep saying I can never live in California. Because they have, just like Florida has hurricanes, they get fired. Did he just spit in his face? Go ahead. Oh, it was like they're standing their ground.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Well, that's your them out.
Well, that makes sure that he has a one-on-one match. There goes Mitch Chin. I love that they are still pushing her.
Hey, did you know you see a sign that says the name? Like they just made it in a wrestler name, like it's not like Fox. It's just like characteristic name.
I don't know what you mean, CC. I'm sorry.
What's the name that pop up? And you can tell.
I'm watching for Chelsea Green's name.
No, yeah, just watch. See?
It says Chelsea Green.
You see all the changes for this?
Oh, gotcha. The format. Yeah, they got a new format. That was a good try, though, CC. The correct word you were looking for was format or design. They have a new design for the show
They just designed the name of wrestler name.
around the name,
Around the name.
the graphics.
Graphic, yeah. Thank you, Terry.
You're welcome. I haven't done a live stream in a long time for wrestling. Let's see. Yeah, it says we have 5 people. Oh,
Women's
hey
title
Twitter.
match is on.
I should have known it was Twitter.
You heard me, right?
No, I didn't hear you.
Women's title match is on the line.
Oh well, Chelsea's. Wait, why are they doing a United States Championship match?
I don't have a clue.
Oh well, for a fact Chelsea's winning. I love that she's wearing all American colors when she's from Canada.
Right.
It's kind of like what Kevin Owens was doing
We had that
when he was Mr. America.
Yeah, we had that American gimmick. That gimmick was being the last.
It did last. He did that for a few months.
Yeah. I mean, like, for at least a year, I mean.
Hey, speaking of which, I know nobody don't like Hulk Hogan after what he did, okay? But Undertaker, I don't get it.
Oh, everyone loves Undertaker. People just don't care for all.
That's why I told you. I think it's more so because of Hogan's racial comments from a decade ago.
But Troy's not racist. It's just that it's gonna make him be racist.
I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't, for me, this is just my opinion. It's partially because of part of it because you're in Los Angeles, California, and because of that, he voted for Trump. And everyone,
So the Undertaker.
Yeah, and Undertaker.
And so did Triple H.
Yeah. People still love them, so.
So that's why I don't think it's because he voted for. I think people still haven't forgiven Hogan for saying the N-word.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing again, and Vince said it on television too. Because he said it, John Cena.
Mm-hmm. I was watching that today, believe it or not.
Oh,
Yeah.
John Cena?
No, Vince said the N-word,
Oh, Vincent.
and John Cena was there.
Yeah, and then Booker T and Charmel showed up, and they said, "Tell me he didn't just."
Mhm.
He's saying racial slurs.
Honestly,
Yes, he did.
I wasn't even honestly. I wasn't even.
I feel sorry for those black people who wrestle. You know?
I mean,
Well, nothing they could do. That was their boss,
yeah,
and it's entertainment. He was doing it for entertainment reasons, but
yeah. I don't think he was like that. If he,
But you don't want to do their stuff with those people who want to become a champion, you know?
that's Marshawn.
mm-hmm. It is Marshawn Lynch. This looks like a hilarious movie.
Jackie Chan?
No, it's not Jackie Chan. I don't know his name, but that looks like it's going to be hilarious.
I always like Marshawn Lynch, even though I couldn't stand him as a rival.
Marshawn Lynch is an okay actor.
Yeah, I've seen.
I like some of the stuff I've seen him in so far.
Oh, have you watched Squid Game?
What?
Squid Game?
No, I don't. I can get into it. I tried.
Okay.
But watching both.
I don't know why Squid Game is more popular Netflix than Raw, you know?
The actor just won an Emmy.
Yeah.
Who in the lead role of Squid Game?
Mm-hmm. First Korean American. He's not American. The first Korean actor to ever win the award ever.
South Korea, you know? Because along with Shogun.
Mm-hmm. Shogun was okay.
Like, remember that person who played character of Shogun from Mortal Kombat. That's Scorpion.
Actually, that was on last night. Actually,
What?
What you just said,
Mortal Kombat. Which one?
The 2021 film.
Yeah, I like that one. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it.
What, the animated?
No, the last live action film, CC.
Oh, Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
No, the last one.
It was called
The one that we all watched together in here.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, it was just called.
The
There's 3 movies.
Okay,
There's
the remake.
yes, the remake.
Okay, thank you. I didn't want to make sure.
A lot of people say that they wanted more story. I'm like, no, you don't need no more story. It's Mortal Kombat. People are supposed to be killing people.
Right.
They want to see more story, you know, to see how it ends, you know.
I know the story enough, so
I don't know why they keep continuing.
no. The thing, the only issue I only had with the film was the character that doesn't exist in the game. That was
I don't like it when they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just so they can make them like I know I understand the idea behind it because you don't want to mess with the storyline from the game, so you make a new character for the movie. But I don't like that.
Yeah, and they did that in Resident Evil movies that came out in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? They made Goro look like a clown. I mean, Goro's always constantly getting killed.
Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't have a problem. Girl, he was destroying stuff before he got defeated. So I'm not mad at.
Yeah.
I thought all the characters were portrayed pretty well.
And you know what? I don't know why Power Rangers remake is probably awesome, but it's not really awesome. Some of the show is right, you know.
Mm-hmm. They try to be too I guess dark with the Power Rangers remake, but it looks like Chelsea is losing. Uh-oh, here comes Mitchie and her twerking. The long back attack because she has no booty. That's Mitchin's own words. That's not mine. Mitchin says she has a long back, meaning she has no butt.
Here goes again with no butt. Okay, here goes again with no butt.
Ooh, look how strong Chelsea is. That was yes.
Do you know there's several Power Rangers just passed away?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, I stopped watching that so I wouldn't know all the ones, but yes, I know there's been a couple.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to talk about it because we're watching wrestling.
Yeah.
We're not talking about death.
I know. I just want to tell you, because there's some character that I like in Power Ranger Ninja Storm, and he died as a Red Ranger. You know?
Yes.
Come on, Chelsea.
I don't know why.
All right, Mitchin. She's climbing the top rope. She's concentrating too much on Piper.
Was she more like Sub-Zero character?
A Zero character.
Sub-Zero.
Oh, she does look like Sub-Zero. Or you can say she looks like Katana. I think Katana would be more. Ooh, good reverse. And she held the tights to retain. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. Mitchin, you lost. You lost. Oh, watch your back. Piper with a senton.
Oh man, she really came down.
I like how Piper looks like an agent.
Look at Piper, she really came down.
Yeah, Calissa, you say that every week about Piper. She's getting smaller.
I bet it's authentic, you know.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Yeah, because the tag team division on Raw sucks. The War Raiders are champions for what? I guess maybe we can't get mad at the Judgment Day because outside of the New Day and R-Truth and Miz who broke up, who else is there?
Ooh, look here.
Oh, that was last Friday.
Oh wait. Wait, they lost?
Yeah, but Calissa, we watched it.
Whoops.
I was here. Well, actually,
It was no contest.
Yeah, no contest. Okay, now I remember. What do you call it? Party puppet or pretty puppet or party puppet?
pretty deadly.
Pretty deadly.
Fatal 4-way.
What is he wearing?
A-Town Down Under. Fatal 4-way for the number one contender. You only got one face tag team.
Former champions, as you so eloquently said. And number 3, don't. And these didn't get us this way on Monday. Let's go. Let's get that boss.
A-Town Down Under is definitely. I hope we start breaking them up tonight.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired. I lost interest in them a long time ago, so I don't even care.
Oh, he changed his music.
No, this is the music for Humberto and Angel. Like I said, having the women have Intercontinental and United States championships allow Elektra to finally wrestle on the main roster. They went to NXT. They were on the main roster. Then they went to NXT, and now they're back on the main roster.
And remember when Miss McMahon said Angel Garza is the next Eddie Guerrero?
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, they really haven't found anyone on the outside scene besides after him and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to count Alberto Del Rio in that.
I don't think anybody's counting out Alberto Del Rio. Probably not.
Tiffany time. The guy Tarod worked with, he can't stand Tiffany. He's like, that body is fake.
What does her body being fake have to do with her being a wrestler and an entertainer?
Right. That's like me sitting there saying Mercedes.
Like I get that you may not like it, but that has nothing to do with her wrestling ability or her acting ability.
Like, I would be like in Mercedes because Mercedes is all time.
Because that's her character, right?
Blade? No,
No!
I'm joking.
I did Tiffany, right?
Yeah. I won't go off. But the thing about Tiffany, like, I know. I was like, when is she gonna cash in? Like, when is she gonna cash in?
Yeah, I mean, so maybe like the show opening. You know, the Netflix.
You know, got our answer right before Netflix. Oh yeah, I almost forgot because they found out we're the first SmackDown we created tag team champions.
Yeah.
I want to forget that fast.
So, Free, you're still gonna come Monday because the rent thing?
No, he's not coming.
No, I'm not coming. I'll probably be there Wednesday.
Okay.
So,
That's AEW.
yeah.
Oh, somebody needs to debut of AEW. I forget what her name is.
So you'll have emergency pizza. The free pizza if you need it first. There you go. Thank you. Enjoy. Love your plugins with the shirt.
Oh,
Introducing
yo, Ricochet. Ricochet. Yeah, he's a full-fledged heel. That was funny.
Yeah,
That was funny.
I saw it.
They had the cast in the casino battle royal, and they had Swerve's music, but then instead it switched over to Ricochet. I was like, okay, Ricochet, I see.
Oh, I did the Edge.
You mean Colt?
Cope. Whatever.
I hate when I can't stand that name. I'm like, I know that's.
It does leave something left to be desired. I say it does leave something left to be desired. The name.
I'm not too fond of them. Like, Colt, really?
I just say whatever. Okay.
Wings, whatever.
Like we're not even trying with our names anymore.
I mean,
We're acting like Vince McMahon. One word. One word names.
oh yeah. Theory or
Riddle.
Yep.
And Theory.
I just said it. So that's a good one, Riddle. He actually made an appearance on TNA, but he's not. I don't think he's signed for the time.
Who's that?
Riddle.
I'm glad he's doing all right.
Yeah. Stay on.
Oh, did you see The Rock in NXT?
Oh yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. Do you see Oba win?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you? I told you it was going to be a double.
You did call it. You called it.
I said Oba and Julia were both winning.
Oh, special encore.
Oh, it's more than 8.
Yeah, because they just said they're going back to Orlando, Florida next time. But yeah, you did call it. You did call it that Oba was going to win it.
Oh, this is like game show.
But does this mean that Trick could be on his way to the main roster?
So, all right.
Trip, yeah.
I don't think he's coming right away. I think Trick is going to try to win back the NXT title. Remember, only one person has held it 3 times, I believe. No, I'm thinking about the North American Championship. Nobody has held it 3 times. Trick still doesn't put on long matches. And I think that's kind of what they're working on with him. They're definitely playing the faces. Angel said, "I'm not doing that." Well, my man, Pretty Deadly are funny. You got to do a huge reset for us to take them seriously.
I just keep forgetting their names. I don't know why.
Prince and Elton.
Yeah,
It's in the Spanish word, you know.
No, we're talking about Pretty Deadly, CC.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the one I met at WrestleMania weekend. Of course, I did.
We know Legato. That's Humberto, who just tagged in Angel. And Angel's going to take off his pants at some point, I think. Oh, maybe not, because he's wearing knee pads.
Oh yeah, he is known for that.
Oh, why do you not do it no more? Why do you not do it no more?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him on television as much.
Well, I mean, it was his heel kind of thing, so maybe
So
I mean, I guess, he can still do it as a face. I don't know.
Right?
They're playing the faces now.
Really?
Yeah, playing the face means they're just being a face temporarily. Can you have me one? Unless you were getting both. Ooh. Wait, who's that on the outside? Oh, that's that's
Oh, hurry up. I just saw a video. I just saw like a TV underneath the ring, but they cover it.
hmm
Yeah, like
It's Escobar.
like they saw the TV underneath the ring.
Okay, see.
Well, Hornswoggle was.
That was legal though. He made the tag.
Yeah. Someone asked me, are they?
Boom.
Someone asked me, are they gay? I'm like, no.
Wait.
No, there's
they're
a
gay?
no.
Okay.
They dress like they are, but they're not.
Okay. Who just said that?
And people who are ignorant.
People who are haters?
Yeah.
Or just being plain ignorant.
I know. Because there's a wrestler who's a transgender. He wants to work with them, but that didn't just happen. No.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there was a guy. Quentin.
Yeah, Quentin.
Quincy, I think was his name.
Yeah, Quincy, you're right.
Yeah. He was there for a minute and then he was fired.
But I think that was his gimmick. I don't think he's that way in real life.
Yeah.
University of Phoenix made the process of transferring my credits seamless and simple. Life's too short.
It's like with Chris Gaines. Like I didn't know he was like someone asked to tell me like how you not know he was gay because one I don't get into people's personal life like that. I don't know.
I was God. I mean, they delayed the show because of the fire. You know, the show, like the Oscar,
The Emmys. The Emmys.
Emmys.
Yeah, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Like before I left, I asked my mom if it had Prime, and she does, and it was at Prime. Which means I can get a chance, the opportunity to watch the Invincible.
Drew McIntyre is off the hook.
What's he talking about?
He put up a video of Sammy getting beat up by somebody in the crowd. And Drew says Sammy is even taking L's in the crowd fights now. Drew is going to win social media person of the year again already. I can see it.
Like, I think he was better off as a heel than a face.
Oh, let's see what Bret Hart had to say about Hulk Hogan. He said he's a phony piece of. I love Bret.
Bret is just, he's something else, he still holds that grudge against
Goldberg.
still to. I mean, I understand.
A lot of people hold that against Goldberg.
Yeah, like I understand, but past that, like it's not like he has to constantly apologize every time. Like it's been like 25 years. Honestly, I thought it was on Nitro at first, but I didn't realize it was on Stargate.
That would be the equivalent of telling Ellen Hart that she should get over Owen's Hart. Bret Hart's whole career had to stop because Goldberg was unsafe. So I can now. Am I saying he needs to apologize for it all the time? No, I'm not saying that. So I agree with you. That's the only part you're talking about. But telling people to get over it is not the answer, especially if you really love Bret and you know that was it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the Owen part, like I could never. That's not my place to ever tell someone's wife to ever get back their husband.
Right. All right, I understand why she doesn't want him. Oh, he did.
He did.
I don't know who wins this, to be honest. I feel like if Pretty Deadly wins, I feel like that's telling us that Legato is never going to make anything of themselves.
I mean, honestly, the biggest high-profile story I can remember is when Rey Mysterio and
What, Dominic?
No, not Dominic.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Come on, Legato. You guys are still heels. Go ahead, Escobar. Do it.
Escobar.
That's what I said. Oh, they might win.
Oh.
Ooh. Let's go. Yeah, I was gonna say I think Pretty Deadly can lose because they're a comedy act in a way now. I feel like they can lose, and then you can always rebuild them later. I feel like if Legato loses this, we're just saying that they suck because they don't win matches just like the LWO doesn't win. That is a crazy tag team finisher. That's the funny thing about having two heel teams fight each other. They both cheat.
Like the way Chris Benoit used to say.
Mm. Nia's going to be pissed.
That's one thing that's scary about her.
I would never make Nia Jax mad. I don't want to make any woman mad, to be honest with you.
She's probably the only person. That's why I've said before, like, she's the one person that she's scared me the most.
Ooh, I had 72 views on TikTok on Twitter for my Marvel Rivals gameplay. Yeah, they came out with the Fantastic Four patch today. So they introduced Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic. So I was just going over their, I was playing through their movesets to show everybody since it's new. That's what I was doing when both of y'all were calling.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't actually know what I was on Instagram.
I'm so sorry.
What? Why are you sorry?
I didn't mean to call you.
No, guys, it's okay. It's not like I told you guys I was streaming.
No. when you text me because I was on yeah, I was working still.
Okay.
But luckily,
Because luckily I should not text you earlier because you're still working.
that's cool.
No,
you don't call me.
it's fine, Cece.
No, I mean Maurice.
Oh.
I should not text you earlier.
No, it's all good though. If I can respond, I can respond. You know, I will respond when I get a chance. I appreciate it though. I was gonna hit you up first before you did. This is cute.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought this was like a commercial.
Yeah. I know why they made my childhood come to life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, speaking of Fantastic Four, that's actually coming up this year.
Yeah, I heard.
This is why they introduced them into the game. I'm almost positive that the next patch is going to be Human Torch and Think. I'm telling you, you should download it. It's free. I know you say you got all these other games you can play, but how many of them can we play on the same team?
That's true. But you put me on your team, man. Trust me, man. We bracket ish.
Well, you haven't played yet. You gotta.
I know. I'm saying when I'm on your team. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, you gotta download it.
And actually, my brother.
In fact, I'm gonna share my screen so that we have something else
Actually, wait a minute.
for you guys to look at.
He does have Marvel on Rivals. I'm positive. When you drop me off a mask.
But you need it on your PlayStation.
Yeah.
And how Tony Stark is Dr. Doom?
Tony Stark is not Dr. Doom.
Yeah, you mean the actor who plays Tony Stark was, but now it's become Dr. Doom.
Unless they're doing there is a storyline I think they were sharing that Iron Man, well, Tony Stark is Dr. Doom, but I might be remembering that wrong.
That doesn't make sense.
Then again, there is altered. Like there was a
The universe, right?
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, a game that you should get this year. Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yep.
You don't realize how much you talk about that.
I know.
Because every time you bring it up to me, you make it sound like it's the first time.
No, actually, no. It's not even that. It's the Wolverine's the one I talked about.
No, you talk about that one too.
Oh, I know. That's the one I talk about the most. Not because I've been waiting. I was sure it would have come out this year, last year, the year before that, but because it's coming out next year, yeah.
What about what would happen to Deadpool?
Whatever happened to what?
Deadpool.
What about Deadpool?
He's gonna come back?
I don't know, Cece. I don't think so.
I guess as good as mine. 2 more months. WWE 2K25.
Like, I know because COVID they delayed the game. They can just put it back to November, right?
Mm-hmm.
The WWE field game. They can just put it back.
Oh my gosh. Now I keep messing up. No, I'm messing up stuff on my screen, guys. It's not that serious.
But
now, when this game comes, tell me how the graphic is when Shinsuke's name comes up.
It's probably gonna look like everybody else's.
the werewolf Nakamura. I'll be surprised if Jacob didn't come out here.
Oh, his is just yellow.
Oh, that's weird. I knew that graphic.
It didn't look like they put much thought into his.
Somebody would probably like say, "That's racist."
Oh my gosh, because it's yellow. Oh my gosh.
I was just watching a video, a match with you remember Eugene, and people were, and I was watching, and I look back and like, wait, yeah, he did Andrade twice. Now he's facing Ignite again.
Knight. Wait, what's going on?
Remember, he won the United States Championship from the Survivor Series.
I should say, what's going on?
What do you mean? What's going on?
I mean, why is deja vu like over and over?
Oh.
Basically, asking like how many rematches you gonna get.
Because they don't know what to do with Andrade, and that's why some people are already saying that they don't want Aleister Black coming back to WWE because Andrade's not doing nothing. I was like, well, he was in the best of 7.
Right.
He was in the United States Championship match. I don't know how many championship matches he had in AEW. And he was the Speed Champion, which, I know is still considered well, they have it on the website, so it's not like a nothing championship.
Yeah. Championship that no one cares.
Oh, Tiffany finally got her title picture. I said Tiffany finally has her title picture up. Because, when they first win, they just put up the regular photo.
Yeah.
Before they have their photo shoot.
I was about to say.
There goes Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be cool when you come to this site when the Women's Intercontinental Championship is made, because then you will have the Raw.
Oh yeah.
And then you will have Raw.
Is Candice? Oh, that's right. She did win the Speed Championship.
That's why I say it's not. It's like a legit championship.
Yeah. Because when I was like, wait a minute,
they might as well rename that the Cruiserweight Championship, because that's all you're gonna see in there. You might see like Braun Strowman or somebody who could probably knock you out.
The Eugene character would not fly today, actually.
There's a lot of characters from the Attitude Era that wouldn't fly today.
Yeah, and the
Val Venus wouldn't fly today.
Oh,
that would be not only too sexual, but it could be too womanizing. You know what I mean? Godfather for sure wouldn't work now.
Oh boy.
WWE would be up in their arms with.
Oh, Kai and Ty.
No, I think Kai and Ty could still work. They just couldn't do the gimmick that they were doing with the choppy. Yeah, and the dub over. Oh well, no, I think they probably. I think they can do the dub over because that was comedy. I don't know. People are so sensitive these days.
I don't know why. I really, as a kid, I really thought about being a sports. I mean,
well, you were a kid.
Yeah. We all thought that.
Yeah,
like Gangrel was a vampire. Would not die. There's so much in the Attitude Era would not fly in this regime.
Nope.
But you did say the Godfather. You did say that. Because that definitely would not be allowed.
Premium Sisters probably don't work because of PMS.
Oh yeah.
That probably doesn't fly.
Terry and Jacqueline.
Yep.
I'm about to say Ivory.
I think that might be it. Some of the jokes wouldn't fly, like when Rock and Jericho ganged up on Stephanie.
Oh,
that wouldn't fly. Because you demeaning women.
Yeah, degrading them.
Oh, everything Vince did to anybody that was a woman.
Oh, yeah, had Trish barking on a dog. Yo, the FC, because Trish talked about it on
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the channel. She basically talked about it. She was actually open minded. Actually,
Well, she had to be open minded.
yeah. Like
The Kiss My Butt Club, that wouldn't fly today. And that was man on man. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
That's why I said Vince. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's some sexist in him somewhere.
I just think it's
But
it's an intertwine of both his character, both his character on screen, and then like his real life. It just cracks me up, man. That's something. Honestly, that's something I would never do. Having kissing his backside on television. I said,
yeah, I think you would have to fire me, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry because you're not going to embarrass me and humiliate me. And I hate to say this, and God rest his soul, his character wouldn't even fly in it. New Jack.
New Jack could work. He would just have to calm himself down.
Yeah.
Because New Jack is nothing but if we're talking WWE now,
Yeah.
he's nothing but Kevin Owens.
He was actually, you know what? He even talked about they were this close to actually going to bring him in the storyline when this was when Carlito first debuted, and that's when John Cena at a club he got shanked by somebody.
Yeah,
and then they were going to actually use him to actually be part of that storyline. Like there's so many that I didn't even know about New Jack even from back then. But one of the things what he even talked about, like, was I kind of find it strange, but which I can understand, like, was when you don't speak to the boss unless like he introduced himself to Vince. But we both know, honestly, even New Jack even admitted he wouldn't last 2-3 weeks there.
Yeah,
because he would get way too many lawsuits because Vince they wouldn't be able to control him. But New Jack was who he is, though. He was a nut, though. He was another person I was scared to meet. I want him trying to be like, oh, you want some of this? I'm like, no, sir, I'm good.
like I said, I'm not messing with him.
Nope.
And we're in Hackett's shot player.
Calissa, what did I tell you about Charlotte?
I know.
You want her to come back and get hurt again?
No.
So where do you think she is?
Home.
Doing what?
Rested.
Exactly. I mean, she's ready to come back. She'll be back.
I think they're going to do things in New York.
I don't know if I'm going to make it tonight, guys. 3 hours is.
Hey, what about
did we make it through the first hour already?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm feeling it already. I'm feeling it already, and I'm doing a live stream too. That's bad.
I just said, they can make that in New York.
What do you mean they're gonna make WWE New York,
They
Calissa?
got a sports bar.
Oh, you should say, oh, they have a new sports bar called WWE New York.
Mm-hmm. So you can meet some wrestler that comes to the bar.
If they go to the bar.
Yeah.
I already mentioned this story, so I'm not going to talk about it again.
So what happened to the bar?
It's great. What?
They do New York bar.
Well, no, I never had WWE. I never went to a WWE bar. I mean, that I actually had a drink at the bar with us. Actually, yeah, one human.
Texture is
Swoop Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a drink with them.
Okay. So Confused? Maybe you just need to.
I'm always confused.
Yeah.
Is that what they do? You guys get the bar?
Mm-hmm. We had a debate. So we had a debate at work today about what's the nastiest ice cream in existence. That's all butter pecan.
Mhm.
Ice cream.
Yeah, I don't like butter pecan ice cream. My favorite will forever be mint chocolate chip.
We like butter pecan here.
Um,
You're in a butter pecan household, Mr. Worst ice cream flavor ever. I was like, this man is trying not to get everybody over here. You done made everybody in this house upset with that. I think I'm over the LA Knight Shinsuke rivalry here.
Yeah, it's time for.
And it hasn't, but you know what the sad thing is? It hasn't even been that long of a feud.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it feels like it's been a long feud. It was only Shinsuke came back, attacked him the following week, had I think, one of those backstage things, and then they had their match and he won.
Yeah.
And now this is them fighting since Saturday main event. So it's only been 5 weeks all together, maybe 6, but it feels like it's been like forever.
Yeah. It's crazy. No
It is freaking. I'm about to go get my blanket. Nah, I probably shouldn't get my blanket.
hang in there, T. Hang in there.
No, I'm cold right now. But me being cold also means sleepy. Yeah, I don't. Do you know people stream and still go to sleep while they're on their streams? Some of them call them sleep streams. I'm like, I don't know how comfortable I will feel having people watch me while I sleep.
Yeah.
Like I know it's digital, so they can't do anything.
Yeah. Or they hear you snore.
But it's like, yeah, what if I talk in my sleep?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that? Sleep streams. It's weird.
Like, tell me how you drink something and you snap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gregory Gordon, the one they recently did was when the Undertaker got eliminated by Maven.
Oh yeah, Maven.
Wait, what are we talking? I know the moment. I know the moment we're talking about, but I mean, what are we referencing?
Hold on one. So the one they did was Undertaker getting eliminated by Maven, and that's what they were.
As what? Like one of the greatest moments of all time, one of the worst moments.
one of the moments.
Probably one of the great moments.
I think that's one of the greatest moments for Maven,
Yeah.
and it stands out for Undertaker as well.
Like you didn't see that coming. No.
Mm-hmm. If you watch the Undertaker's podcast show, he had Maven on there, and they talked about it.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's. I think that's the cool part about Undertaker's podcast, especially when he calls people in for particular stuff. So like him and Maven was talking about it. He was like,
Yeah.
it was Undertaker's idea. It wasn't even Vince's. Because because Undertaker was like he needed to build heat for his badass character. So he had just won the hardcore championship. So he figured, what's a good way to do that? Let's have the rookie, because remember Maven was only in WWE for like 3 months at that point.
Yeah.
Let's have the rookie eliminate me after I clear house. So Undertaker cleared house. Maven comes out, and we're expected to think, oh, Undertaker's going to make short work of him. And Undertaker's like, that's what I wanted. I wanted everybody to think that way. So when I got distracted and Maven eliminates me, it makes everybody shocked, and that's what happened. Yeah, if you ever get the chance to watch it,
Yeah.
it's especially that particular episode. I would say give it a give it a watch.
This is an AI. I'm sure you've seen this
Yeah. I don't know. I think the more and more I watch LA Knight, now that he's been champion, the more I'm like, yeah, I see what everybody was saying before.
before.
Because the charisma's not working on me. Like I'm still gonna do the LA Knight stuff, but his in ring work, I am kind of like, oh, all right, yeah, I don't see you winning the world championship.
Yeah.
Ooh, rope break.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it, guys. I'm gonna have an end this stream.
Oh, here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's what happened?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know since Jake got his hair.
Yeah, I just I was just thinking about that. I was like, wait, is this guy blonde now? I'm just now realizing.
And he cut his hair.
He did cut his hair.
Ah!
Told you.
The bloodline?
I called it.
Oh.
Oh, because he threw them out. That's right.
Oh. This is not.
Technically, Knight's been feuding with the bloodline. Oh, another one? Oh my gosh.
Get out of there, Charles, before you be next. He cracks me up when he starts doing that shake. Man.
Watch out for Kevin Owens.
Yeah, that's going to end up being the main event. You're right, Cece.
You're just looking for like the same LA Knight.
Yeah, they definitely waited too late to save him. I don't know what they were waiting for.
Nick, do not send them home. Do not send them home. They're here. Me and Jimmy are here.
Yep, main event.
Didn't I just called it?
You did call it, Cece. Cody and Jimmy versus the new bloodline, who are troubleless.
Hey, look, Batman. You see that, right?
I don't know if it's podcast. I think it was Wrestle Talk. But it does, it is funny. All matches for the show are always booked except for the main event. Have you ever noticed that? That is bad. That's being a bad promoter. You should always have a main event. But don't go sign this.
Oh. I know not to comment together. You know what I mean?
Who's gonna get who?
Tiffany.
Nia's gonna destroy Tiffany.
Yeah.
I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right way. Oh no. The one thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a
Gary told me this.
It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy.
He told me he's going to definitely ask he's going to try to ask Lil Lights out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Hey, the only thing that can happen is she says no.
Yep. But he did admit, he did say if she says no, he can understand. He most likely is. Deadpool.
It's unlimited premium wireless for $15
Ryan Reynolds.
He definitely fit the character, though.
He did. He always did.
Yeah. I was telling my mom this the other day. When I was playing, actually from back in the day, when we first moved in together, our very first Christmas.
Why didn't y'all tell me that on my screen wasn't showing?
Huh?
No, I was talking to everybody watching.
That Deadpool, the first time I discovered Deadpool was Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Because I thought that was Deathstroke at first.
Yeah, you were a comic book person, huh?
Alright, I'm going to tell you the truth. I was off on it. After I got older, and then once I got back into it.
Ultimate Alliance came out like in 2006. So you were still a kid.
I mean, I was already...
So that's not what I was getting at. I was just saying, like, you were, as a kid, you must not have been in the comic books.
Oh, no, I read the comics. I just fell off.
Nope. No, if you were reading the comics, there's no way that you play a Marvel video game and think it's Deathstroke.
I know.
There's none. There's no excuse.
I was just saying he was a knock. At first, I thought he was a knockoff. At first.
Actually, Deadpool is a knockoff of Deathstroke. No, seriously.
I believe it.
Not Scott Liddell. Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool, say he literally took Deathstroke's design and made a Marvel character.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I just realized the guy that he just took. That's the guy that really.
You know what they should do? Since we can't watch the Cosby Show, they should do a dramatic retelling of the Cosby Show.
Oh gosh. No.
Yes.
No.
What?
I will watch that.
Yeah.
How you know that's gonna happen?
It's not. We're just talking, Cece.
Oh, I was like, wait. Yeah, well, somebody were talking about they should do a series, a drama series based on Martin. I'm like,
yeah, you know, F it. Do a drama series on all the black sitcoms.
Living Single.
Ooh, Living Single would be a good one.
I would probably watch
as a drama.
Yeah,
that would be a good one.
Who else is another one? Rock.
Ooh, Rock was already dramatic.
No, my bad. Yeah, that's already. Yeah.
I mean, it was a comedy, but they had a lot of really dramatic stuff on the show. If you make Rock purely dramatic, that's going to be like Oz.
Yeah, or like a what's the name? Wire or something. I forgot about that shit. It's crazy. I've always forgot about that show too.
What?
Rock. because it came on 1991 and then ended on.
Yeah, it was only on for a season, I think.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because when I was a kid, I felt like it was on forever. I got hiccups.
Oh, Family Matters.
Family Matters could probably be a good if you can turn Bel Air and people seem like Bel Air. If you can take Fresh Prince of Bel Air and make a drama. I think Family Matters could. Yeah, I think you can do it with. You can do it with all of them, but if we're talking about like as far as what really has good potential, Rock is definitely one. Yeah. Family Matters, I would say, will be one too, because remember Carl was a cop.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how you do the whole, because Family Matters wasn't always realistic. Remember, Urkel will always make inventions and stuff like that. Remember Stefan?
Stefan, yeah, he had the glass.
Like I don't know how you know what I mean. I don't know how you bring that into if you make it a drama, unless he actually has a cousin named Stefan.
Yeah. That's something I would try.
Oh, Denise Salcedo made it the video clip. She probably always makes it.
Who was it?
Denise Salcedo. She used to be on Russell Talk, but she has her own podcast now. Or actually, she probably already had it before she became part of Russell Talk. She's the only person I know that does NXT reviews, which is why I said I should start doing them just so I can help fill that market.
That box has just something else when they watch it.
I know everybody is finally happy she cashed in because everybody was losing their minds that she hasn't done it. I do think they waited too long with the story. If they didn't do the story, I guess it wouldn't bother me. But you were telling us a story, so you had to pay that off.
I like how they show the people, streamers and stuff that reacting and stuff to when it's a person they had their moments of people who return, especially like CM Punk's return.
More CM Machine Guns.
That's still cracking that.
Yeah, I don't know why I was calling them Rock and Roll Express, man. Woo! I'm glad I didn't do that while I was on live because the streamers would have had me for that.
They were like, "What are you talking about? Those are old guys. Like they still wrestle in it."
That's IRS and I forget the other guy. and like, but the weird thing was, as I was saying it.
I know, I see it.
Oh yeah, they got their own design.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, Rock and Roll Express, you know how you say something and in your head you're like, that doesn't sound right. I was saying that each time I said it.
Yeah.
Each time I said it, I was like, that doesn't even sound right. Yeah. Something's wrong.
Right.
And then when you pointed out, like, you mean Motor City Machine Guns? I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait. Rat-a-tat-tat.
Right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Go check on Mom real quick.
Questions. I don't think any release date. There's time. Do I need to reach you all morning? Oh, time. Why would you buy it? You cracked my eyebrows.
All life's laundry goes. It's got to be time. Don't overthink it. A large one-topping pizza is only $9.99 at Papa John's. 3 different crusts. 80 toppings. Get the go-to that never gets old. Get a large one-topping pizza for $9.99. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Want to save on car insurance? can surefire get you the best price hands down. You really save $200 a month. Belvin's payment went from $389 to $164.
I already
Stop
told
waiting
them
and see how much you can save today.
first hour, right?
And here we go. Consumer Cellular uses the same tower as its big wireless and then passes the savings on to you.
So I get the same fast nationwide coverage if I switch?
Yep. For unlimited talk and text with reliable coverage and your second month free, call Consumer Cellular.
Now,
Defense
right?
against erosion in cavities is strong enamel. Nothing
Well, I was going
I
for
recommend
it,
from
too,
Enamel Active
but-
Shields because it actively shields
So
the
be a
enamel
rough
to
one.
defend against erosion in cavities. I think that this product is a game changer for my patients. It really works.
Oh, let me tell you.
Asthma attack.
Let me tell you. I got to go.
Every second feels like an eternity. Primatene Mist works fast. It's clinically shown to open airways quickly. Get the #1 FDA-approved over-the-counter asthma inhaler. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Basic litter stinks. Step up your litter game with Fresh Step's superior odor control. Step it up to Fresh Step.
Let me ask you. You're using Head and Shoulders, right?
Always flakes. Then I switch back to my regular shampoo.
You should use it every wash. Otherwise, the flakes will come back.
He's right.
Is that tiny toy?
The ingredients in Head and Shoulders keep the microbes that cause flakes that big.
Microbes, really?
They're always on your scalp. The good news, there's no itchiness, dryness, or flakes down here.
I love tiny Troy.
Make every wash count. And for stubborn dandruff, try Head and Shoulders Clinical Strength.
It's a classified prison. At least it was until the blast hit.
How many you think's got out?
Have a great time here in Portland, Oregon. At the WWE Now 10,000 plus here at the Lotus Center for Friday Night Smackdown. And it's official with the main event they're rolling for. I know themselves a little surprised. Tonight, because if the folks up on GM all this morning to know, I'm making it official Tonight's main event right here on Smackdown. Tom Jacob disrupting our U.S. Championship rematch with Nakamura and LA.
But my blanket's underneath. It's underneath my cover.
Well, the Rumble's 3 weeks away, and it is presented by Cricket. Join Cricket Nation. Your smile. And buy 2 TurboTax. Now, taxes is getting a TurboTax 5 extra free taxes. Now, this is taxes.
Look at that. I came back just in time.
I don't care nobody says.
Yo, it is cool. Who's that? That's AI art, though. That's AI art. That's not really art. Look how thick she is.
Yeah.
Dakota Kai. I will be watching Saturday Night Live on January 18th. Glorilla will be performing. And Dave Chappelle. What?
I didn't hear you.
Now, the last time we saw A-Town Down Under, Braun Strowman decimated him. Yeah, it does seem like they're on the same page more these days.
But for how long?
Well, hopefully this is one of those matches where they start the angle back up. Maybe they stop so that they can have it going into WrestleMania, since it's 2 nights, you really need the whole roster available. So maybe they held off on it so that could be like a WrestleMania thing. Because clearly there's nothing that they can do for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Oh, so automatic rematches are a thing again.
And thinking it was dead.
Well, they told us for years that it was dead.
Yeah.
But I noticed this last year, everybody's been acting like they should get an automatic rematch. But they just confirmed it just now.
Mhm.
It's back in effect.
Oh, what's her name going to be getting a title shot? I mean, I would say a title shot. I was watching AEW. I didn't watch the whole thing. Oh, so you don't like that. So I was pointing out. So she was watching the match with me.
Excuse me, guys.
Will Ospreay, and I told her I was like,
I can't stand Osprey.
Oh,
For all you wrestling fans, pure wrestling fans, I cannot stand Osprey. I think he's overrated. I think him and Ricochet are essentially the same. I'm not one of those people that hate flips and all that stuff. I do think it's cool when they do it, but there's nothing that they do out. It people talk about Osprey like Bret Hart, and like I said, I feel like him and Ricochet are the same. So are you telling me that Ricochet? And don't get me wrong, I think WWE fumbled Ricochet for real. Because when he was in NXT, I loved Ricochet, and then when Vince called him up, I was like, what's going on here?"
And you know what's crazy? He had one WWE championship, and he was squashed like a bug. And if I'm not mistaken, that was at the Saudi Arabian pay per view.
I don't remember that. I remember him being United States champion.
Yeah, like
I feel like he won it twice.
Probably. I don't know.
Because oh no, I think he was the United States champion, and then I think he was Intercontinental champion, and he lost. He's the person that lost the belt to Gunther.
You're right. You're right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
Because he spent Gunther's first couple defenses had Ricochet involved in them, and Ricochet trying to get back to him.
The most memorable one I still remember when he was on NXT still.
Yeah, NXT Ricochet was.
Yeah, when he jumped over the top rope, and when he was feuding with Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream, man. The Nets coming. I don't want to say of Macho Man, even though that's who he emulated the most. His character was a really good mix of, like, if we're talking like old school gimmicks, he was a good mix of Macho Man, Rick Rude. The thing about it, that's why I'm pausing, because remember Rick Rude's whole thing was being sexy and all about himself. Macho Man was, his move set, I guess, is Macho Man esque.
Yeah.
But obviously he was trying to be like Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince, not Prince Alakea.
Yeah.
And not Finn Balor.
I didn't think about that for a second. Right before you said Prince.
Prince Alakea?
Yeah.
That tells you how much I was watching WCW. Right. Because I probably can say that name to other people, and other people be like, "Who?"
Yeah. And remember when they once had the WCW, they actually had Glacier, who was like the version of the
Sub-Zero.
People forget.
Remember the cat?
Oh heck yeah! Like
Norman Smalley.
I don't know how he did the dance. It's something like that.
It was the Wiggle or something.
Yeah, or something like he was like something like Disco Inferno.
Alex Wright.
Right. Yo, actually, you know what? I did see him in New York City 2 months ago.
Alex Wright?
Yeah, no lie. I almost didn't recognize him.
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah, because John introduced me because he's like, "Yo, this is Alex Wright," and I was like, I looked at him like he was crazy. I said, "Whoa, the X?" And I didn't want to be rude or anything because I wasn't for sure though. I was like, "It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. How are you?"
Mm.
That was the same day when I met Lawrence Taylor, Adam Pac-Man Jones. Uh, I even met Brutus the Beefcake too, actually. Alex Wright. WCW had a stacked roster back in like in '97.
WCW had
Like when if I ever had to play
their
WCW,
roster in the late '90s was crazy,
Fit Finley,
and they knew how to manage everybody. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Vince got lost in Stone Cold and Rock.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like if they had kept going and winning it in the ratings, WWE would probably would have went under the out of the.
Well, no, you got to remember WWE took over. I think '99.
Yeah.
So, but that's because WCW couldn't end their NWO storyline.
That's 100% true. And I was just telling my mom that same thing, and I was bringing her. And she actually remembered. I didn't think she was going to remember because when she got annoyed with me flipping back and forth watching Nitro and Raw, I'm like, that was the days, man.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute you're watching Nitro, 1 minute you're watching Raw.
Well, like I said, I didn't start doing that until '98, I think. Clearly, from '96 to '98, I was clearly just watching WCW.
I remember that one channel where it had the guide channel, and where you could actually get a chance to watch the pre-show before the pay-per-view starts. Though actually, like those were the I'm so glad I grew up in like Raw in the 1990s era. Norman Smiley, yo, I ain't heard that name in ages.
He's a trainer at at NXT.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I've seen pictures with him with some of the current ones.
You know, he was a good entertainer, at least to me, because like I said, I remember him. But maybe I remember him because there's not too many black wrestlers.
Yeah.
So when we get one, you kind of.
Actually, I had a guy I used to work with a long time ago. He actually did kind of look like him a little bit, but without the little mini afro.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always constantly smiling.
Oh, 5 views on YouTube. Yay. 5 on YouTube. I think anything over 2 is good. Considering that I don't promote this and all that kind of stuff.
That's a good start.
But I think that's what I think when it comes to the wrestling content, I think I need to do lives.
Yeah.
Because I'm lazy, y'all. I don't see myself doing all the editing for videos and stuff. I can do clips.
Yeah.
Like I can take this live stream and turn them into clips.
Yeah, and it take it like a day or two, like a day or a week or so.
Yeah, I can do that. But all this video, shooting the video, writing notes, doing what Russell Talk does, that's a lot of work. That's why I didn't want to go into journalism. As much as I love writing, I have come to the conclusion that I am not a writer. Well, I am a writer. But I have come to the conclusion that I am a graphic designer first. And art and design is my wheelhouse. And writing is just a particular skill I have because the kind of art and design I like to do are comic books.
Yeah.
So I like to write my own comic books.
I got you.
You know, so. But I do like journalism. Like I remember when I took a journalism class in college. This is when I was getting my graphic design degree. I I didn't have to take journalism, but I figured I would take it just because that was something I thought I could fall back on. And one of our assignments was that we had to watch. I don't remember if we had to watch football. I think we had to watch something on TV, and I forget what he called it, but we had to tweet as if we were actually there, as if like as if you were writing your notes so that you can go home and write your article. Yeah, I forget what it was called, but that was cool. I did mine on the Eagles game that I was watching at the time. So, but yeah, so for me, anytime I get anything over 2, I'm pleased. All right, let's see. A-Town Down Under. Let's break them up tonight. Or if we don't break them up tonight, we need to get back onto the story of them getting ready to break up. Because we were close. We were right there. Austin was like, look, I keep getting beat up because of you. And he was Waller was definitely becoming more and more heelish about it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And I was asking, and I did ask you, who you think was better as a face and as a heel? And I think, hey, you did say,
well, after seeing how strong Austin really is, when he almost picked up Braun Strowman, I want to see Austin as a face. I really do. I want to see him as a face. However, now that Gargano is a heel and his wife is a heel, I kind of want to see Austin go back with Gargano and do the way, even though they don't have Indy Hartwell anymore since they fired her.
Oh, her real name is Samantha. Actually,
Samantha is such a pretty name. If your name is Samantha, let me stop. Let me stop.
I just text her.
Yeah, I text her Happy New Year.
She responded back.
She did, but I don't know. I got a weird vibe about it, so I'm gonna leave her alone.
I don't want you stretching like that.
I love Ciampa as a heel.
That's what makes the pretty deadly lava that glows. Why he saves you as the same time. They say no. You
Get on Ciampa.
Of course I know you. Because we're friends, right? Yes, boy. You're gonna get your title match. Trust me, you definitely will. We're just working through some things, backstage politics, drama, all that stuff. But we got you guys. We got you guys. Trust us. We got you.
He's lying. You don't got Sean.
Yeah, I think we're gonna turn Pretty Deadly into.
If you're dumb enough to believe anything that's what I'm saying, you definitely deserve everything that's coming your way.
I kind of like Apollo in this role.
Yeah, being the middleman.
Yeah, I think we're gonna turn them into faces. Do not say I told you so, Candace.
I wonder what she's gonna say. In fact, I should have congratulated her myself.
There's some that Bret Hart out here in the background.
Well, I think we all know Tiffany's first feud, unless Bianca comes out. They need to do like the next chapter to this Jade storyline.
I was just about to say that. What's going on with that?
Like we should be getting clues. I know 2 weeks ago Nia accused Bianca and Naomi, so I guess that's kind of progress.
Yeah.
But I need something a little more, you know. I still think I know Twitter thinks it's Naomi.
No.
I'm still standing behind that it's Bianca because, like I said, they always come out together, even when they have singles matches, and that was the only time that they didn't come out together. Did you know that this movie, The Wolfman, was supposed to come out like 14, 12 years ago? Because Universal has this franchise called the Universal Monsters,
Yeah.
because they're the ones who did Dracula, Frankenstein, all that. So they were doing they were basically making remakes. And because I forget which one it was, um, the first remake they did well. I forget which one it was. So then the second movie release was supposed to be The Mummy, which was a remake from the previous three, right? That is so bad that they decided not to do any more of the monster movie remakes. Oh, Invincible Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they decided to go ahead and greenlight this one because of how good Invisible Man did.
Oh. Actually, I had first with Universal Monsters.
Yeah, everybody has. It's all the monsters that we all know.
Yeah. Because it was a video I was watching, and somebody from YouTube made a video about it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not lying.
Hey guys, change over there. Two changes.
The three-row luxury seat because everyone should feel like the center of the universe.
Debt is a deceptive creature.
Yeah, I'm not watching that movie ever again.
What movie?
One of the movies that used to creep me out as a kid, it even was the Gremlins. That used to scare me.
The Gremlins?
Yeah, for some reason, like.
Oh, Gremlins.
Yeah.
I don't know why. For some, it wasn't processing.
Yeah. It was one.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember being scared of Gremlins when I was a kid, but I also didn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
But there was part of me that, even as a kid, felt like, it looks boring. I remember when the second one came out, I was like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
And my first time really watching Gremlins, the first one, was probably maybe 6, 7 years ago. And I was like, I can't believe little me was scared or something like this.
Yeah. Someone actually, one of my classmates, I remember back in high school, his name is Timothy, and I used to have gym and I had health class with him, and he admitted when he was like a little kid, he was in, he actually was scared of Chucky actually, and like he had a nightmare of Chucky. I ain't gonna lie, I had a nightmare of him too actually.
I never had not of Chucky,
Yeah.
but Calissa used to have this Cabbage Patch doll, and I think because I knew about Chucky, my nightmares decided we're just going to combine the two. And then not only was her Cabbage Patch doll like alive, but it was a giant. Like it grew into a giant. I'll never, it had to be traumatizing because I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah. Like, oh, and I did tell you that story. What I had a nightmare about.
New entrance.
Like, I had that nightmare about Melina.
Oh, the music's still the same, but the entrance is definitely new. Look at all that makeup.
It's your boy's girl.
I know.
What kind
Way
of-
to go, Kaiser.
Look, my mom was cracking up when I told her that he don't like Will Ospreay. He's like, why do you even like those? But here's the thing, he'll tell you he's overrated.
Osprey is overrated. I'm sorry, wrestling fans, he's overrated.
And they'll be saying, he's
This is not even,
awesome.
and I'm not even coming from like a whole old school
Oh, yeah.
mentality. Like I think he's just overrated. I watch his, and then his matches have to go long for everybody to say, "Oh, instant classic." Like, man, he had the match against MJF.
Mhm.
Oh, match of the year because it was over an hour. I was like, that hour was the longest hour of my life watching wrestling.
The new WWE Women's Champion. So first off, congratulations.
Thank you, Byron.
11 months. She's been on the main roster for 11. You're getting sleepy too. Why are you yelling?
Turn my head and you think I was asleep.
Good thing I took a nap early right before I left.
Oh, be quiet.
Nope.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Right. Really?
Really. Remember when the Miz used to say that?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But a lot of people out there are saying that the reason Nia bullied you for so long.
No. Listen, Nia didn't bully me. I befriended Nia.
You
and
just
I
pushed
want
her.
her to trust me. Nia thinks I'm stupid? Well, who's the stupid one now?
She's a tweener.
She's definitely a tweener.
I was naive. She thought I was just a dumb blonde. But she all thought that because I let her think that.
Oh no, that's a hill line.
And because of that, I stole her most prized possession, her WWE Women's Championship. And now I'm at the tippy top of my game. And without further ado, put some respect on my name and tell me what time it is.
Okay, bro. Okay, Miss.
It's Tiffy time. I'll say it.
Everybody's been saying ever since Birdman did that Breakfast Club interview, man. Everyone's ran away with that line.
was just a grimace and a very angry former champ.
You ungrateful little
Ooh.
I heard that.
Tiffy, right now, I could kill you.
That's definitely a crime.
Saying that you made a fool of me and that you're at the
I would literally would run for my life, man.
You would be nothing without me. I made you. I mean, congrats on rubbing two brain cells together to come up with that. You finally took advantage. It took you long enough. Now you're having your moment.
That you're going to squash.
And then behind you.
Oh. We just made it to hour 2. I'm hanging in there.
Oh, that's good.
It's 10 o'clock.
That's good.
Thank you, Cece.
Time's up.
Oh,
Now, either you give me my championship back,
Or else.
or I'm gonna take it from you.
wait.
Bailey.
Oh.
I know that's what she gonna say.
How about you shut the hell up, okay?
I love Bailey. I think she has to find herself as a face, though.
That was a plan all along, and you certainly got me because I definitely thought you were. But Naya, I know you're stupid.
Ooh,
I mean, you made Tiffany, right? You groomed her from the very beginning, put her right under your wing, and she still outsmarted you.
that sounds like Hill Bailey. She has been kind of heelish lately.
I know this is your moment of glory, but I don't want you to think that I forgot that the only reason Naya had that championship was with the help of you at SummerSlam. And the only reason Naya kept you around was to make sure that didn't change. So I think that it's only fitting that I'm the one who takes that from you.
Naomi. So Bianca's definitely coming out. Because Naomi definitely got screwed both times by everybody. She
Hey.
like Simon Miller said, so everybody was just standing by and so that they could tell the atmosphere to play my music.
And if it wasn't for little Miss Tipper, I would be holding 2 titles right now. So if anybody want to fight Tiffany for the championship,
Triple threat.
see me first. Naomi, nobody cares about you.
Did she just put her?
If it wasn't for your cash run, you
Oh.
You did a good move, Naya. Naya was getting ready to blame Bianca, which is true. Bianca KO'd her after the win. This is not the entirety of the locker room. Stop it, Wade. It's 5 women.
That's probably like the smartest thing she did. Just get the fuck up.
Yeah, man. Way to go, Tiff.
That was smart.
Kehlani is doing the Olympic Slam,
Yeah.
but she's doing it as a regular move.
Allow me to interrupt this little meeting of the minds here because I've had an idea. Seeing as the 4 of you want so badly to get your hands on Miss Stratton and the WWE Women's Championship, I've decided that you will compete against one another in a fatal 4-way match to determine the number 1 contender. And that match is happening
Right now?
right now.
So again, you are a wrestling promoter. What were you gonna do if this didn't happen?
Sure.
I love wrestling.
So much. I love
You
it.
gotta suspend your belief a lot.
Right. I don't care. I said it before, I say it again. I give 0 F's what people say about me and watching it.
Well, my new thing is I'm gonna tell people, have you ever been to a play? Did you enjoy a play?
Right.
That's all this is.
Right. Like, I love entertainment. You like entertainment, right? So leave me be, sir, man.
It's just like a like an actor.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, CC. They're not like actors. They are actors.
Right. And I remember having a guy, and like I told you, I told you that story when a guy was making fun of me for liking AJ Styles and wearing his gear, but he was way too drunk, and then he got kicked out. Though.
He got kicked out by drunk.
No, well, it wasn't even just that though, because he spit on Talia Valkyrie, John Morrison's wife.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah, he got kicked out though.
Look at Invisible Woman. Look at the graphics. Download it.
Chill, Dad. Chill. This is almost bringing me back flashback to like I'm playing Dead or Alive.
Wait till you see Mr. Fantastic. This is me just going through the training, learning her.
Oh, that's you playing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought somebody.
I know. Look at those. Look how clean those graphics are, right?
Practice.
No, these are Galactus robots.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
Now this is me as Mr. Fantastic.
We made us.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm going through each move. I'm reading each move. And I'm doing each move. I was getting mad because I didn't understand how to. You're supposed to be able to grab them from afar, and then you're supposed to be able to knock them together. And then I finally got it. And then this is me playing as Penny Parker. Penny, this is his daughter. That's it. Look, you're gone. I'm getting mad because I'm throwing out mines and it doesn't sound like my mines are hitting. Okay. I'm telling you, download it.
Wait, shouldn't the bomb supposed to explode?
Huh?
Shouldn't the bomb supposed to explode?
Yeah, mine don't. And I don't understand why. So we got 3 faces and 1 heel. And 2 of the faces are tag team champions. Jay, Bianca, and Naomi dressed more like them what Jade and Bianca did. Like they would dress in the same colors, but not the same design. Ooh.
Most notable, I remember when they dressed together, like when they wore the red gear. It was.
Is the former champ Bailey, the woman that Nia Jax herself dethroned at SummerSlam.
Bailey. Oh, how was your soccer game Tuesday?
We won.
How many?
5-3.
Nice.
I hit the game. I hit this goal. It was tied 3-3, and there was like 4 or 5 minutes left. and they had just tied it, so you know it was kind of like demoralizing. And then I hit the fourth goal to break the tie, and then, like I said, that was like around 5 minutes, 4 minutes, and then one of my teammates hit the fifth goal.
Hey, did you watch NXT, Calista?
Well, I watched some of it, then I went to sleep. I didn't see the part of
Boo!
Or when The Rock showed up?
Mhm.
That was so cool to actually see him and his daughter on screen.
Yeah, it was cool.
I love
I,
it.
I don't really care too much for Ava
Yeah.
because I don't understand how somebody who was new and then part of Schism is now the general manager. Like, I get that it's wrestling, but I'm like,
She hasn't done it.
she's not bad.
Yeah.
I just, you know, her character just doesn't do anything for me, really.
Yeah.
So it's not that she's doing a bad job.
Purple hair girl. Purple hair girl. Who you gonna choose? Who you gonna choose?
Successful at Survivor Series 4 games as teammates. Bailey filled in for Jade Cargill after that vicious attack. That's still.
Oh, they're talking about the Jade Cargill attack. Did she just? They didn't want to show us because that's dangerous to show her doing it.
I've already seen it.
It'll be up on Twitter and Instagram in about an hour.
Yeah. The way the internet world is, man, shoot. I don't know why. Nia Jax, man. Like, she probably be the only person. She probably be the person I'd probably be like, yeah, I'm not leaving you for anybody else.
There you go, Naomi.
Like, I love how she was like, you ungrateful little shit. I was like, no, don't block it.
Mm. Okay.
But that was so funny when Charles was trying to hold up on her. No, that was so funny. If I was in that situation,
Have you seen Jordan Grace's boyfriend?
I don't know what I'm talking about. Jonathan Gresham. I know he is.
She lifted him up as if he was the woman. Like, she's holding him like this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
You know what's crazy?
I must have a lot of insecurity issues because I would not let my woman hold me. In private, yes.
Yeah.
If we're playing around and she is that strong, in private, yes.
But
not in public.
Yeah, in the opening where everybody sees, and then people coming up to you and they say, "Aren't you that guy to real?" They got lifted by whomever,
Right?
Or like Bianca.
And I know that's probably sexist to some people, but this is how I am now. Or unless I'm doing a wrestling show, like if I would let Nia do it to me because it would be funny. There's nothing funny about you doing that to me in real life. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't go to the gym all week. Only because I'm trying to finalize my schedule from, working for my client now that I'm working for them full time.
I'm actually happy for you that what's the name?
Hmm?
Oh, what you told me earlier was not in the car for the contract and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The Oh, and I said, I like Nia Jax. She's like, you like Nia Jax? I was like, yeah. I was like, she a big girl. So I was like, you know who she is? I was like, oh yeah. Cause like I know she's related to The Rock. You ain't gotta tell me that. Okay, say less.
Jeez.
Two single, two married. Bianca's married. Naomi's married.
Sometimes life is a way of surprising you. Thanks to Chime, you get fee-free overdrafts. Payday when you say.
All these people watching SmackDown with me. Thank you guys.
Where you she got so far?
I have 10 people watching on Twitter, and it looks like we still have 5 watching on YouTube.
Hey, where we do that part? Right?
I heard it.
Turn your head. It's $35 a month with no price hikes. So if I'm doing T-Mobile's wireless 5G network, so all I gotta do is put in T-Mobile 5G on the internet. Just $35 a month, and the price of we won't raise your rate on the internet.
I did it. I switched to T-Mobile home internet. I am loving it.
Don't sneak up on it like that.
Whoever did that song got a lot of money last year for real.
The song went from the internet and then it just went to a more mature buzz hit.
Not a great start. Get a turn. You got to turn.
Oh my gosh.
How many minutes we have now?
We got an hour, CC.
Just gotta make it.
We would have made it if it was a regular 2-hour show.
No, it wasn't.
It isn't.
No, it is.
Oh, my back.
Wings and pizza here. You mean pizza and wings? 16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99 only at Pizza Hut. It's a classified prison. At least it was until the blast hit.
How many units got out?
Glad you're with us here on Friday Night Smackdown. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you here. This is our WWE Women's Title #1 contender fatal 4-way match. The winner is going to get a shot against Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany time was celebrating for
Sidewalk slam by Nia. Bailey and Bianca break up the count. Bianca looks like she's staring at Bailey. It looks like they're gonna work together. For a minute, I thought they were turning Bianca heel a little while ago because her and Bailey cheated so that Bianca could win against Nia going into War Games. I need some water.
with successive
We was just talking about it.
I know. I beat him to the punch all the time.
Right. And I've been thinking like, why is these viewers, how are they knowing?
Okay, this the only possible thing to it didn't happen.
At the EST of the WWE.
That's right. And the size of Nia Jax and the power. As Naomi tries to get to work, it was a week ago that Naomi was in front position with. Just such a run to get Nia Jax
Stay away, Clifton.
once again. Naomi tries to, and there you go. Throwing everything but the kitchen sink to the former champ Nia Jax.
Hey, you hear that? No, he was
So
close.
strong of Naomi. Once every other woman was cleared out to try to get a pin as quickly as possible on Jax.
Flying elbow drop by Bailey, who hooks the leg.
Pulling on the leg away is Naomi. That's what is the enemies briefly there and now.
Oh, she hurt herself. Bianca really hurt herself on that.
Yeah, she did. I see the look on her face.
Now, see, this is inconsistent.
So, yeah, what was that? Oh,
Hey, who was that?
Candice.
No.
See how Naomi was on top of Bianca and Bailey? Why didn't the ref count that? 2-3 weeks ago, that's basically what happened with Trick and the Native American guy,
yeah. Eddie Thorpe.
Yeah.
Eddie Thorpe. And I was telling Calissa, like, two people can't pin each other.
Yeah.
Like, it was stupid when Roman did that to Edge and Daniel Bryan, because I mean, Roman still should win because he was the one on top. But technically speaking, you're helping Bryan win too if you didn't have him covered. And that's what's happening here. Refs should have counted 3 for Naomi. Or, obviously it would have been a 2 count. But you should have counted for Naomi. So you're being inconsistent.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Come on, Bianca. Now, Bianca, you always need Nia to be on the top rope to do your move. And Jade was able to pick her up. I'm not gonna say with no problem, but definitely, so obviously Jade's stronger.
Remember one of the matches when she accidentally slipped?
Yeah.
And they're like, botch alert.
Ooh. Naomi's. I'm sorry, guys. Naomi's booty doesn't look real. I know it is. I know it is. But it just doesn't look real. It doesn't even look like a BBL either. You know what I mean? I think that's the.
Yeah. There was no such thing as BBLs back then.
Yes, there were. They just weren't popular.
Yeah. How the way they set the stage, though.
What? The screens?
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
The Titantron and stuff. But I kind of wish they would have run back with this.
I think you're gonna see Roxanne Perez.
Oh yeah,
get called up for sure because there's literally nothing for her to do now.
Yeah, since she dropped the belts.
She's a 2-time NXT Women's Champion. She's one of the longest reigning NXT Women's Champions. There's really nothing for her to do. So I think you'll see her on the main roster. I think Trick comes up after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. You okay?
That's how she is over there.
Oh.
What?
Candice LeRae. I like that they're building Candice up. Like, you know, ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now, please turn this into like some kind of thing. Because I need to know, is it Bianca or is it Naomi? I guess maybe we'll get our clue here. Look.
Oh.
Joe Tessitore got out of there. Joe Tessitore is on a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, he really is.
He does UFC.
Yeah, he worked at ESPN.
He does ESPN. I mean, he's doing all three still.
Yeah.
Like, he is literally everywhere.
Actually, I didn't know he was still
Like, we were watching UFC on Netflix. Not UFC.
Oh,
Boxing.
Boxing, yeah.
He was up there with Rosie Perez and I forgot who the UFC commentator was, but
Ambush?
this is weird. Like, this does make you go, Kevin.
Was good. Hey, you know what? I thought about it. I'm gonna let that slide. I want to let you know one thing. So, me and Solo, rest of them boys, we tapped in. So, you want to try that again? You end up like Braun Strowman. I'm just saying. Hey, what's that line you be saying all the time, bro?
You don't miss.
Mellow don't miss. Yeah? Yeah. With all those bricks, you can build a damn house.
Damn.
You gotta keep talking about Strowman, and Strowman's gonna come out of nowhere. Oh, we made it. Because you know that's it. That means there's got to be a segment. It's got to be Naomi. It's got to be a Naomi and Bianca segment. Yeah. I get it. Let me do that right now.
We invite you to join WWE in supporting the American Red Cross and relief efforts for those impacted by the fires in California. Please use the QR code on your screen or visit wwe.me/Red Cross.
You know, the high school been burnt down. That was
A lot of buildings were burnt down.
Yeah, the high school would take place with the movie. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's gone.
Against the comeback kid. Only one will be left standing. Commanders. Buccaneers. Wild Card Weekend. Sunday night on NBC and Peacock.
Wings and pizza here. You mean pizza and wings? 16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza. It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead. Guys,
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99 only at Pizza Hut.
Incoming dishes. Dawn Power Wash flies to 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
It absorbs grease 5 times faster. It even replaces multiple cleaning products.
Those that's got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Oh, those poor people in California, man.
Yeah, you feel like celebrities off their own.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you okay?
Buffalo Wild Wings
Yeah,
Monday through
okay.
Thursday BOGO deals are
You know he gets tired around this time.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know why USA wants to punish us.
Let's do it. We already got you right where we wanted you.
They should have just kept everything at 3 hours, making Raw go to 2 hours, and making us get used to 2 hours again. And then, oh no, we're gonna make it 3 hours. You know, no. But truthfully, now that you have the women's in the United States women's championships, truthfully, you probably do need another hour.
Like a giant crocodile. Oh.
Plus, drugs contribute to a huge problem. Organ damage. If you're taking medications for lupus or lupus nephritis and still having flares, ask about them this time.
This is not a joke.
That's what Mom and Calissa and Quentin have. They all have lupus. They all have different forms of it, though. Quentin has the worst one.
Doesn't have all right.
Tell your doctor now about infections, allergic reactions, mental health problems, seasonal frogs, and recent orphan vaccinations.
Listen, you remember Trick Daddy the rapper? Because I almost didn't recognize him. And that's what he has.
Oh, but I also think he didn't take care of himself. Also, so you don't take care of yourself, and then you get a disease like that, then you look bad.
You were roasting him on the internet saying he looks like a burnt brown.
See, that's mean. I would just say he just doesn't look good. You know, I wouldn't call him names, especially knowing that he has a disease. You know.
He's like one of the funniest rappers, even though people still call him him being a correction officer for Ross.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
How that does crack me up when I think about that. I'm not saying you can't be a rapper, but you used to be a correction officer. You were the person watching all the drug dealers, and then you come out rapping about me.
I still to this day, I remember in high school, from the time when I had class with your sister.
Is she gonna get beat down?
Yeah,
Just won an impromptu number one contenders fatal four-way match, which means we're going to challenge Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. But we just learned that match will take place next week. So how do you feel about your chances?
I mean, all careers been off chances, right, Byron? You know, taking advantage of those chances, taking advantage of opportunities like Nick Aldis going out there, he's telling us the rest will be prepared. That's what we're all about. I mean, Tiffany took a chance on her big opportunity last night and beat Nia Jax last week. So, you know, I've grown up in this business. I have known people like Tiffany Stratton my whole career, and I've watched Tiffany Stratton all year long. And you know one thing, she's never beaten me.
Wow, well, time waits for no man or indeed no woman, not even when you're on TV time. You WWE Women's Champion.
She gets a title defense already.
Against the new number one contender, next week.
Both for Money in the Bank winners.
Smackdown's going to be in San Diego, and Motor City Machine Guns will take on Los Garza. Remember, they go to General Manager said, go out there and prove it. I'm going to prove it. See who deserves a shot at the championship. That's going to be a good one next week in San Diego.
Oh, get this. It's the worst week ever for this family of tribal combat.
They gave it all.
somebody on Twitter was saying that they completely buried Solo. And I was like, I responded. Actually, I'm not sure. I remember typing, but I'm not sure if I hit send because I was doing something else. But I was like, how? Oh, wait, hold on.
Between our bloodline is your bloodline, left you on the front line to deadline. And Tony Rhodes, I suggest you wake your ass up. This ain't Elm Street. Because your nightmare is here.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Oh, that was. He said, "This is not Elm Street. I'm gonna wake you up from your nightmare."
Okay, Solo, excuse me, Jacob's my favorite.
That was almost bars. Yeah, but going back to the Solo thing, I was like, how do you figure that they buried him? He won his last two matches. The last time Solo lost was at War Games.
Right. What are you talking about?
And we all knew Roman was going to win.
Right.
It's Netflix. Like, what? I was like, you guys are just Solo haters, man.
I just hate something where it's like 1 minute you want something to happen, and then the next minute you turn around and complain about it. It's like wrestling fans are probably the worst, but you just can't really please them, you know?
Well, you can't. You know what? I'm going to stop saying that because technically speaking, you can't really please any. If you're in the entertainment industry, actually, it's not even an entertainment thing. It's anything you do, you're not going to please everybody. In fact, Bill Cosby. I know people are going to probably roast me for this. Bill Cosby has a quote that says, "When you try to please everybody, then you don't please anybody," or something like that. Meaning, everybody's not going to like your stuff. And if you try to make everybody like your stuff, then nobody's going to like your stuff.
Right.
So you just, so no matter what you do, there's somebody's going to complain about something. And that's okay, because maybe they're in the right, maybe they're in the wrong. So.
That's why I just be like, I just sit back and just enjoy the show. Rick Ross is a wrestling fan, of course.
Yeah.
That was funny because when he was on when he was on AEW, screaming out saying like, "Use that shit, use that shit." Oh yeah, that was when him and Keith Lee was feuding with Swerve. Wow. Smackdown, know your role. Loading screen. The one I got caught. And I thought I was watching was, of course, with Trish. I remember my mom walked in on.
Oh man, freaking! What's my dude's name that came out with?
What?
Ilios. He did him and Lita debut together.
Oh, that's a real.
Essa Rios, yeah.
Let me see. Oh.
Who? I remember when Lita started hanging out with the Hardys. I was like, isn't that the chick that was with Essa Rios?
Yeah, Good Father. I told Godfather too. I did not like your character, the Good Father. He said the same thing. He's like, I hated it too.
She wasn't even actually paying attention.
So this is like Blackout 2 picture, right? Of the wrestler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you play, it says now loading. Man, I miss those days, man.
I didn't want to get it all. That was cool, you know?
I I mean, times change. It has to evolve. Rest in peace, Crash. It says weighing at allegedly well over 400 pounds. That's hilarious. Now Snow.
16 boneless
What does
wings,
everybody
one pizza,
want?
wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the
Everybody needs.
guys. Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99 only at Pizza Hut.
Why you calling him the good guy?
They changed it because he was part of the Rights to Censor stable group. Their entrance will sound like an alarm.
No.
That was like the most.
Yeah, I don't think you remember that.
I did not like. I couldn't stand their entrance. To be honest, it sounded like an alarm.
You mean the censor?
Something like that.
Wait, someone made you Oh. Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
I'm going to win the Royal Rumble.
No, you're not.
To many, it is the most exciting matchup of the year. The Royal Rumble.
Yeah, so it looks like we are going to start announcing people. Because remember, they used to do that like in the late 90s and stuff. I am declaring myself for the Royal Rumble. I am declaring. And then sometimes they have to have matches because, it was getting too full.
Oh yeah, and they say that the Undertaker was the very first wrestler to actually point the sign at WrestleMania when they win the Royal Rumble.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not Smackdown good to win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, at that time.
You know, he won the Royal Rumble like a year. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Took like a decade to win his first one. I heard that Mark Henry was the one supposed to end his streak in 2006. But that never happened. When Kurt Angle was on his last final 2 years in WWE, everyone called him Perk Angle because he was taking perks. But he was putting in some good quality matches though.
In 22 days, Cody will face off against Kevin Owens in that Raw Night ladder match at Royal Rumble. But for now, the immediacy
being tasked and having asked to handle Jacob Fatu
It's something disco ball up above.
Not sure.
That
That is weird for them to have a disco ball. Maybe that's just what they have at that particular arena.
I was up there the whole entire time.
What, the disco ball?
Yeah, up above the ring. Could it be Disco Inferno
That's
coming
nice
out?
that if you want dance to the ring, right?
Huh?
That's nice if you want dance in the ring. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I know Canelo starting up here.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he is. You know he is.
I would be shocked if he doesn't interfere.
Honestly, it didn't surprise me when he came out during the Roman solo.
You know what? I wasn't.
Like,
Because of how chaotic it was already at that point. I was like, somebody else is going to come out, and it makes sense for it to be. I thought it was going to be Drew, to be honest.
yeah, me too. What was that tweet you said earlier? He said about Sammy taking L's from the crowd. He said,
Yeah,
That's
taking L's in crowd fights. It's like, Drew, you need to
chill, bro.
They were not brought into this company over the past 10 years because smarter heads prevail. The issue now being Solo Sikoa opened Pandora's box, and that lid is never going to get put back on. Jimmy Uso going up top. Coming down on that left arm of Tama Tonga. Uso selflessly loyal to a fault coming out earlier tonight to say Roman Reigns is wise man. Paul Heyman now puts himself in the line of fire of these two. Jacob Fatu missed a little bit. Jimmy and Norman there. Remember at War Games, Jimmy was the OG bloodline between Bronson Reed and who was formerly known as the New Orleans, and broke his toe during the War Games match at Survivor Series when he splashed through the table onto Jimmy.
He broke his toe, so his toe can't be healed.
Unless he does something to protect himself.
He said, "Your bloodline left you out here to die. Our bloodline is still together."
They were at that Raw once too, actually.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
It was like some time ago. But you never know what celebrity was into wrestling. Ice Cube's son was there. Wale was there. That's Travis Scott. That had to be dying.
I was like, we're promoting drinking and driving with The Rock,
Right.
and we're promoting smoking weed with Travis Scott.
You know, people online go like, "What is wrong with these people? Why are they promoting that?" And I'm like, "I need to stop." Like,
Yeah, I don't know why.
complaining about everything. Like,
You know, people are going to complain.
yeah.
And to be honest, we all complain about something.
Yeah.
I mean, we're sitting here complaining about wrestling fans. So
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's true.
everybody has something to complain about, you know?
Yeah. Like I told you, like the guy that's an AEW, like, yeah, he's an AEW mark. And then it says that Mercedes is the best thing since Lita and Trish. I'm like, Okay, I'm not.
That's arguable.
Yeah.
It's arguable. I think a lot of people will say she's better than Trish and Lita.
Yeah.
I'm one of them. I would say all the women
See, the thing is
are better.
Yeah, and they're not even my all-time favorite. They're my favorites, but not my all-time favorite. Because you already know my all-time favorite is
Sting.
No. Women wrestling. Like my favorite woman's actually is Gail Kim. Actually.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
understandable.
Even though she has success outside of WWE, but still.
I would say she has more success outside WWE than inside WWE, personally.
Yeah. I just wish Vince would have used her right.
Well, at that time, Vince wasn't really thinking women's wrestling. He was thinking,
And let's not forget when the only thing if it really mattered is if you were saying Tim Morella and he was cross-dressing. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
When he won that.
Well, I was on my way out.
Oh yeah, in 2009.
By the time he started, like I wasn't there for him doing the cross-dressing stuff. I was there when he first started.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need Snickers.
Oh yeah, and Bobby Lashley and them actually be part of private parties.
Are they tag team champion?
No, it was a non-title match.
But that means they get a title match, right?
Mm-hmm. They said win.
You know what? I think that's smart.
Yeah.
You know why that's smart? Private Party hasn't done anything with the belt since winning them. Which, like I told you, which defeats the whole purpose of the John Moxley storyline. Because the whole point of the storyline is to get all the young people to start winning belts and defending those belts. They won the belts and disappear for 2-3 months. And that's not on them. That's on the booking.
Yeah.
But I think because clearly you don't want to put Lashley into the world title picture just yet.
No.
Because then you will be booking yourself into a corner if he doesn't win, and it's going to be an outlash. You don't want to put Shelton Benjamin into any of your mid card title scenes for the same reason. Yeah. So since nobody's really doing nothing with the belts, you can put the belts on them, and then have them kind of make that their thing.
Yeah. Like I was telling Terrell, he was like, I was telling him like your girl. She's running has not really been that great at all, and like her best match to me, in my opinion, since she's been there, was probably by far was the match with her and Chris Statlander.
Yeah,
like, that was a good back and forth. But overall, like her run in general just hasn't really been great.
It wasn't anything like how I thought it would be, but clearly she's happy. I'm like I said earlier, I'm glad that they're at least letting her retain the belts and not making her lose them right away.
I kind of found that weird.
What's the problem? You removed one of the voice of reason that was in the head of Jacob Fatu. Here's what you're left with: the family member that the same ones never want anything to do with. That's what's been almost here on Smackdown. Now the 285-pound
This is totally alone.
Punches like a 500-pounder. Nobody has found an answer. How to stop this guy?
Finally, offensive output from Jimmy to create the hole in the wall.
This was the dying members of Jimmy Uso connecting with Jey
No. They're talking about swapping Zion Williamson for Joel Embiid. I would stop watching the Sixers altogether.
Oh man.
I think it's just a conversation piece on Garnett's podcast. But if they did that, that's not going to motivate Zion. It might motivate Embiid, but it's not going to motivate Zion.
I honestly, you had me for a second. I'm like, no, there's no way.
Wait, it's snowing outside?
That's crazy. We were just talking about this. The kiss my.
But yeah.
Oh, that.
Oh, her name's Roxy. She's a comedian.
Sorry, I got distracted by her.
Yeah. She's distracting. Roxy Hayes. ROXXY. Yeah, she's an anime geek, wrestling fan, but she's a comedian first, I believe. She's also a workout. I don't know what they're called on Instagram. She's not a personal trainer, but she likes to show her workouts.
Shrek 5 has been delayed until December 23rd, 2020.
I thought they said they weren't making any more Shreks except for the last one. See, they can't help themselves. They cannot help themselves.
I just logged in.
Here, I'll send it to you. Excuse me. Reese, where are you? Do I not message you from here? I had to have messaged you.
Oh, you did message me a few days ago.
Yeah, this okay, boy, how come that?
No, he didn't put that on there. But nothing genuinely exists. That's just somebody like.
Calissa, well, remember I tell you can't. People be making stuff up, so you got to be careful, okay?
Yeah, they'll get you to think one thing.
Now, do you think Hogan would really do that?
But Eric's dead.
I should have known.
This moment, oh, here comes Kevin Owens.
I should have known.
Cody saw him in time, though. Here comes Randy Orton. Oh, but you left Jimmy by himself. Jimmy and Tama. Super kick. Spear. Roman Reigns. This is what they're saying. Roman Reigns comes back for the big matches. It doesn't come to help. Oh, Jacob's about to destroy Jimmy. Look. I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Where's Jay? Oh, that's right. They're Raw.
Yeah.
But they still say we're still doing the transfer window stuff. Who's going to save him when they start beating him down?
It ain't going to be The Rock.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end this because I am tired. But it was really cool. Oh, the beatdown angle still going on. It was really cool. I haven't done a live stream in about 4 months as far as wrestling. And like I said, I feel like this is a good way to connect. Let me know what you guys thought about SmackDown. What was your best moment of the night? Worst moment of the night? Where you think we're going to go from here? I guess we're not doing anything with the bloodline stuff. Oh, he's going to put him through the table from up there. Oh, I was about to say that might actually really hurt Cody. Whew. All right, you guys all have a good night.
Not fair.
That was the worst spear I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know what that was called. Definitely wasn't a spear. Make sure you follow my publishing company on all our platforms that you're watching on. Visit our other platforms. We are getting ready to do some really cool stuff later on. And make sure that you also check the post that we just posted about the wildfires in California. I have a link on there that will take you to Essence, who will help you get the right resources. Until next time, be